Hey, hey, real talk. I'm up 2-0. Like, I'm up 2-0, y'all, on these recaps. I had Arsenal beating Jerry West. Body bag. Well, it probably wasn't a body bag, but 30. I had Danny beating Ill Will. I know, like, I know a few people that got Ill Will winning. Some people got Ill Will winning this battle, man, but most people do have Danny winning this battle, and so do I. And I predicted Danny to win this. So, I'm up 2-0. I know that for a fact. I'm up 2-0. Now, B-Dot versus Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones, to me, kind of like low-key, like, started off slow. I get what he was doing, and I know Chilla Jones looked at it like, well, you know, this is a 4-minute battle, so I could do what I do up in this pace. But, man, Chilla Jones, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key don't really want you to rap real. I low-key don't want you to rap real slow up in this type of setting again, man. Because that was kind of like throwing me off. But Chilla Jones' bars was most definitely there. That Chucky line was dope. The Chucky Doll line, was dope, bro. Was dope. Very solid round from Chilla Jones. But I felt like it was going to kind of hurt him because, for one, he went first. And then for two, your flow was just so slow to the point where people going to catch some of the stuff that you said even more once they look at this battle again. Now, round one, woo! B-Dot came out there swinging on Chilla Jones, bro. Swinging on Chilla Jones. So, if you guys want to give that round to B-Dot, I mean, 9 times out of 10, probably, you guys, probably understood everything that Chilla Jones was saying. But, I just didn't. I didn't catch on to a lot of things he was saying because his flow was just super slow. And, I'm just kind of dang near falling asleep on that, man. But B-Dot came out and, did what he had to do. He gave him the aggression. He gave him the flow to the point where, I got B-Dot edging that round one. And I'm like, I'm not going to say Chilla Jones might be in trouble because it's been a few people that had Chilla Jones against the rope in the first round. And then after that, Chilla Jones ended up killing up in the second and third. And it's like he being real calm about it. Like, okay, this person will get round one, and then I'm going to get round 2 and 3. That's the type of energy that I got from Chilla. But B-Dot definitely got that round 1. Now, round 2, Chilla Jones second round was most definitely better than his first. And it's crazy because as Chilla Jones was going against B-Dot, while he was going against B-Dot, I got a text message from the homie, and he was saying, why everybody got to use this angle against B-Dot, with the football thing, with the sports, with the, sounding like lugs, and the, the USC thing and all that, and my homie, he kind of new to this. And if y'all think about it, every battle rapper kind of does that to every battle rapper. Once they find like a certain angle on you, it kind of never stops. Geechee and Arsenal battled not too long ago, and he brought up Trick Drake, and it was still funny. So sometimes, when you bring up certain angles, it just depends on how you come with it. I don't want to hear an angle that sounds just the same as the other person's. I don't want you to come with an angle where it's weak. What I'm saying, where it's weaker than the other person's. So just like what I told my homeboy, I'm just like, every battle rapper does that to every battle rapper. And the way Chilla Jones came at B-Dot on that, Chilla Jones came at B-Dot pretty motherfucking good with that fucking angle, and he stood on it, which was dope to me, if you ask me. You know what I mean? But everybody does that to everybody. When Swave 7 went against Serious Jones, Swave 7 started off by saying, you know what, I wasn't gonna say nothing about when you got knocked out. But I just had to bring it up. And everybody was dying. Everybody was dying up in that room, man. It happens. It's like little stuff going around with Tay-Rock going against B-Dot. I guarantee you the stuff that B-Dot would say to Tay-Rock, I guarantee you some of that stuff is going to be similar to what Mook was telling Tay-Rock. But B-Dot might sound a little bit better. Real talk. B-Dot might end up sounding a little better. You know what I mean? But you know, that was a solid round from Chilla Jones. But B-Dot, man, B-Dot was getting it in the second round, but then he came to the point, man, where he did some stumbling to the point where I gave that second round to Chilla Jones, man. I gave that second round to Chilla Jones because I'm like, to the point where even if you probably got this clear, B-Dot, it probably would have been maybe just hard to pick in that second round. But I got B-Dot winning that second round, bro. Now the third round, B-Dot most definitely went up in the third round. I like B-Dot angles saying, you quit. Like he basically did like an angle on B-Dot where he was like, you quit on everything. You quit like, okay, I don't want to do with the crowds. You quit on your marriage, you quit football. And Chilla Jones is like, y'all not catching his patterns of like how he do things. And that was dope from Chilla. You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope. That was dope from Chilla. Chilla wasn't playing with him. And like I told people, Chilla is a sneaky winner. And he hits you with certain things to the point where if you don't get it, you're going to get it later. You know what I'm saying? Like you damn near got into like a brawl with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You damn near got into like a little scrabble with somebody. And then, you got hit by this one dude, but you're not feeling it because your adrenaline up. But then when you wake up that next morning, you know what I'm saying? You got that big old spot. You know what I'm saying? Got that, you got a big old black eye. You know what I'm saying? Or you got like a scar like on your face. You didn't feel it last night. But you know what I'm saying? It's there. It's there now, you know what I'm saying? Like now you see it and you feel it. And that's exactly how it is when you battling Chilla Jones. But the third round, Chilla Jones did his thing. Now, I most definitely edged B-Dot by a little bit, man. By this much. And I like his angle when he was addressing the KOTD thing, when, with Chilla Jones going from here to URL. I like B-Dot approach. Basically saying like, you just do your stuff with your schemes, but you don't do none of this. You don't do none of this stuff with the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, who did you kill? You know what I'm saying? Like, who did you beat up? Like, what? I'm saying, like, what have you been through? Have you been through this? Have you been through this? And have you been through that? So I like B-Dot approach. Now B-Dot almost lost me because his third round was almost just as worse as his second, as far as the way he was trying to get his stuff back. And I'm like, man, if you keep doing this, I might got to get his battle to Chilla Jones. But I definitely got B-Dot with that edge. But if people said Chilla Jones won this battle, I'm not mad at that. I will be telling y'all how I like this, how did I like this setting too. I will be telling y'all about that too. But anyways, though, I most definitely got Chilla Jones winning this battle 2-1. 2-1. But B-Dot got this battle, like I got him winning this battle 2-1. But if y'all said Chilla Jones won this battle, I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that. And I know B-Dot was being honest, and B-Dot was kind of like saying that he lost, and B-Dot was probably disappointed in himself, man. But like on a real B-Dot, I still got you winning. And if you would have came to the point where you would have stumbled even more in that third round, I would have gave it to Chilla. But you picked your stuff back up and you did a good job on it. You did good up in your third round, more than you think you did, to be real with you. You know what I mean? And these fans is crazy. So, and plus, since you admitted that you lost, they gonna try to, they might try to be on you with that. But I think you still won, bro. And I'm not gonna never knock a man for not being honest. If you feel like you lost, you feel like you lost. But I don't think you did though, man. But this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Hey, I'm 3-0, man. Real talk. I'm 3-0 But like I said, if y'all feel like Chilla Jones got this battle, it is what it is, man. Gone.